Rastafari movement is an African-based spiritual ideology that arose in the 1930s in Jamaica. Its adherents worship Haile Selassie, Emperor of Ethiopia, who ruled from 1930 to 1974. By the late 20th century, awareness of the Rastafari movement had spread throughout much of the world, largely through interest generated by reggae music, especially the major international success of Jamaican singer-songwriter Bob Marley.
All pirates, yes, they rabbi, sold out to the merchant ships. Minutes after they took I from the bottomless pit.
Music is therefore a very big part of Rastafarianism, and at Acquah village, I was given a fair share.
My homeland is my motherland, and I know where I'm coming from, so plant your corn and it will grow. My homeland is my motherland, and I know where I'm coming from, so plant your corn and it will grow. So Rastaman, you got to stand firm. Rastaman, we got to stand firm. Rastaman, we got to stand firm. Members say we dey on a mission. Yo, member, Joy TV, Joynews, you don't know. Rule, will I enter Acquah village, Rastafari, Selassie.
And his mischiefs written on his own head, and on my own pit, his violence the same. Give me here to understand your word. Fire burn wicked man, me I tell you. Yo, this time around we come and in a wicked style, you know. We not joke this time. Rasta stand tall, you know. Conquer Babylon wall and unite the people of Africa and all.
Money for my taxi, money for my sensei. Money for my taxi, money for my sensei. Money for my girlfriend, money for my sensei.
Just when I thought I had enough information on Rastafarianism, I was approached by Rasopuni, who wakes me off to I Creations, where he deals with Rastafarian products.
In my quest to be with the Rastafarian and experience what they experience, you know, find out some of the interesting things that they do as a religion, I find myself here, I Creations, to, you know, find out exactly what is going on here. Here is what he also has to say about the origin of Rastafarianism.
Rastafari is an English word, but originally it's an Fanti word. It's from Fanti, it's an Akan word. You know, Haile Selassie is an Akan word.
What was the Akan name?
The Akan name is Sala Nawasi.
Sara Nawasi.
Sala Nawasi. Ura Ose Ofata. Sala Nawasi. So I say Ura Ose Fata. White man can pronounce that. He will say Rastafari. You know? Yeah, then we say Sala Nawasi. White man can pronounce Sala Nawasi. Then he says Selassie. So these are the historical kind of traditional languages that today people see to become like a foreign or a strange things to our own culture, which is black people. Yeah.
A very interesting aspect of the Rastafarian is the way he keeps his hair. At I Creations, I had the opportunity to find out about some of the products they use to maintain their locks.
Natural black root shampoo. Yeah, washing your hair. You use it for washing your hair. Yeah.
Is it used for locks or Rasta itself?
Well, for any hair. But mostly, you see, our hair is many and plenty. So we use it to wash it because it's foamy, you know. Yeah, the lather comes splendid.
But how many of this will you need to wash like hair like?
Well, because it's lather plenty, so we don't use many. We use small one. Yeah.
And then you put it in warm water?
Yeah, we use warm water though, but you pour some small on your palm, then just put in your hair, then you add water with it, so that it becomes foamy and, you know, you wash it. After you wash the hair finish, you can apply this to, you know, pomade or perfume your head in, yeah, so that it can give out good smell.
How much is it?
10 cedis. It's 10 cedis also. Yeah. And we have this moringa ointment. That one to really apply it for the hair. It keeps the hair growing. Yeah.
So they are all natural products.
To him, there is nothing like death when it comes to the religion of Rastafari.
Our father, Papa Jah.
Where is he now?
He's in the spirit.
Are you saying he's dead?
It's not dead. We don't believe in dead, you know.
So if you say he's in the spirit, what do you?
Yeah, it's a living man. Because we Rastafari is a movement. Rastafari is a movement, and it's a tradition that goes on and on and on and on.
But bring it down to the level of those of us who don't understand. If somebody dies, how do you say it? You say that the person is in the spirit.
You see, the English language that we speak today is not understandable and meaningful to even our hearsay, because the education system we are in now, we don't believe is the right education. So the English language, we have its natural understanding and its meaning.
Ras Opuni interestingly believes that everything originated from Africa and Ghana for that matter. But what surprised me the most was his ability to connect the Akan language to the English language.
Like we say Egypt, white man will say Egypt comes from where we migrated, we departed. We start to have different way of thinking. But later, we the black people, we were the what? The Ejanum, we are the heroes. We are the Ejanum, the heads. But now, the white people came in later. After we, the black people, have departed, we are pitting, you know. Yen Ejanum e pitting, you know. Abrofunu be muno. Abrofunu no mo ye fair. Nti yen na ye fa owura nom. Owura. White man, Ubroni to me, I say Owura. Because Owura. That is called hero. Then later, we, the black people, came even pronounce the right word for them, because when God created us from the beginning, they don't have no language, and that's why they are not right to be the first chosen of the earth. See, I can't Garden of Eden now. Eden, Bruni na di Eden by, but Eden ye Eden. Because when you put on board assassin Eden, it's or to baby and for us Eden to remu, and never friend Eden true. That's Eden na you to a remu. It's Bruni said a Garden of Eden. Na garden if you are candy. Or see the other can be an Eden. The other can be an Eden. So Bible, even the Bible says you should till the earth, because the earth is hard, and it's a candy and Eden. A womb. It was say ka ding. Never a garden of Eden. A fruit comes from an African language called fruity. Why we say fruity? When white man came to Africa, in their country, Europe, they don't have no trees. That they have mango, they have orange, they have pear, they have that. So when they came here, they were throwing stones or guns to tear the fruit from the top. Then our elders showed them, say, no, yes, obey fronati. Now fronati no. No, all these things are fruity. So then they classify all to be one thing, and they name it what? Fruity. So all those fruits that we know today are our own African language called fruity. White man called African. Because it can say, white man can pronounce, or it can say African. We are African. We are the beginners. The black man is the beginner. And when we mean Ethiopia is an Akan word. Yen Ethiopia. Because in the beginning, black man was living in the bush using arrows and bows. And we don't know anything about word pronunciation like Ethiopian, Nigerian, this, that. But white man who came to learn from Africa bring all these languages and this meaning and names all about. And today it has become contradicting to our hearing, our own culture. And people seem to be a foreign thing. But Rastafari is a deeply African, which we say African. So when you tell the white man to pronounce African, you say African. That's how you go. When you say white man pronounce Ethiopia, you say Ethiopia. So all this is what will bring the language to different culture. And now we see it to be different thing. So it's not any different thing. From Genesis, the entire Bible, from Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, Deuteronomy, Joshua, Judges, to Revelation, it's an Akan word. Example, they say, Abrofono, no more Abrofo. the omusie biano na airtime. It's Brunin to me Kakasan and non tintino. The Casa the Ocean airtime, or it's a Seatan, never a Seatan. Nine yen anonymous or Mubro and Sem, or Mubro and Seven, Brunsum, ya come and abe a different language, say a Brunsum. And a seminal in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was God, and the Word was with God, which is a man. So the man speak the right word, but going to mean can yes or bro a seminal. It's all bro a seminal near a seminal bed, a bear bro and sem, na bear brunsum. It's say Satan don't mean anything word. It's an Englishman pronouncing the Elsian airtime.
This history was completely alien to me, but he totally sounded convincing, and I found myself enjoying this new information and every bit of the time I spent with this section of the Ghanaian population, Rastafarians. For lifestyle and culture, Matilda Acquah Dennis.
Da, 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 na, say. Dana say da unyame